I'm Sharon Bill. Welcome to my Music Theory Tuition series where I work with you step by step through the ABRSM Discovering Music Theory grades. I'll work through every single exercise and explain everything you need to know. You can access information about the books I have available to help you on my website. Go to sharonbill.com. For advert-free and longer lessons, you can become a patron at patreon.com/SharonBill. If you can give me a like, that would be super, and please do subscribe to my channel to stay updated. You can support this channel by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/SharonBill. We continue on now to page 30 of the Grade 4 Discovering Music Theory workbook, continuing to look at the topic of keys and scales, and now we're going to be looking at minor keys, in particular two new minor keys of B flat minor and G sharp minor. And that's to work in with the new major key signatures that we've worked with. So we learnt about B major with 5 sharps and D flat major with 5 flats, and now we're going to add the relative minors. And again, I do urge you to look at the extra video which explains the circle of fifths, because once you've got your starting point of C major, which is related to A minor, which has no sharps or flats, and then if you count in fives with the minors, just as we did the majors, then that gives you all of your minor keys which fit these key signatures. So for example, count up 5 from A, counting A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know that E minor has 1 sharp, just like G major. Count up 5 from E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So B minor has 2 sharps, just like D major. And so just in the same way as we learned all of those major keys and then counting backwards for the flats, we can do exactly the same with the minor keys. And I do recommend that you do that every time you start working on a topic, because in so many cases we need to know the key signature of a major or a minor key, and it's so helpful if you can just quickly write it all down, because you need to have a flexible working knowledge of all of these key signatures. So a little bit of revision will of course be of great value, but if you write down your circle of fifths, it's all there for you. You're not going to waste time just having to keep on thinking and overthinking and rethinking, and you're not going to make mistakes at all either. So we now know that G sharp minor is related to B major, both of which have a key signature of F, C, G, D, A sharps. And now we add on B flat minor, which is related to D flat major, which has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats. And there's nothing new to add apart from these two new key signatures, because, you know, a minor scale is a minor scale, and we just have to decide if it's a harmonic minor or a melodic minor, and that's kind of it really. And so we have to make sure that these key signatures are properly written to represent the keys that we are looking at, because if the key signature is not written in this recognisable kind of diagonal pattern, and if the flats or the sharps are placed in the wrong place, it makes the key signature nonsense for a start, but it also makes it unrecognisable, whereas you can quickly at a glance see easily, and you hardly even read the notes once you get used to seeing them. And so we just need to spot any inconsistencies in these key signatures, which are representing the various keys that we've covered so far. So by all means, you can just peep to the top of the page here for now, but I suggest that as soon as you can, write out your circle of fifths and then just treat it as a test to test your thinking. So really that's in your best interest, because the harder you make it now, the more thoroughly you will learn it. And so it's much better than just by kind of passively copying and having a go. So let's go through these together now. So G sharp minor we know is related to B major, which has a key signature of F, C, G, D, A sharps. And in the bass clef, this F sharp must be positioned here. Good boys deserve football. All cows eat grass. Good boys deserve, and then the A kind of breaks the pattern and drops down rather than going up. All cows eat grass. So actually, straight away, that's the correct one. Let's just look at these others and see why these aren't correct. Well, here, for a start, we've not got enough sharps, have we? We've got, although this is in the alto clef, we've got C, D, E, F, C, G, D, but we haven't got an A sharp, which should be here. Here we've got F, C, G, D, A sharp, but the A sharp is in the wrong place. This is the one that easily always catches me out, actually. It should be down there. It breaks the pattern. It should be this one, not that one. Now here we are in the alto clef again. And we have C, D, E, F. That's a G sharp, so that's wrong. That's a D sharp, so that's wrong. C, D, E, F, G, that's an A sharp. C, that's an E sharp, that's a B sharp. So it's all nonsense there. None of that makes any sense at all. Let's continue on to this one. So if you're giving yourself a little test, first of all, we've got to think what's in the key signature of C minor. So C minor is related to, fill in the blanks, it's related to E flat major, and so it must have a key signature of B flats, E flats and A flats. So that's one flat too many. That's the wrong key. And then here we have, now this is written, actually, that would be correct if it was in the alto clef. B flat, C, E, C, B, A flats. They're all positioned wrong. It's in the wrong clef, actually. Now here, this looks like it should be B flats, E flats, A flats, but the B flat is never written up there. It's always written here. And the A flat is always written B flats, E flats, A flats. So they're just positioned wrongly. And it does look so alien to us. It's just unrecognisable when we don't see it in the correct position. So here we have B flats, E flats, A flats, properly written now in the alto clef. So that's correct. And so again, if you're testing yourself, first of all, just quickly name the related key. C sharp minor is related to, here we go, E major. And that means it must have a key signature of F, C, G, D sharps, or if you've got your circle of fifths, it's all done for you. As long as you write it from the top of your head and don't copy it, you can do that in the exam as well. As long as it's a blank piece of paper to start with, whatever comes out of your own brain is equally acceptable. So then, what do we have here? We have a C, D, that's an E sharp, that's a B sharp, and you just see they look all over the place, don't they? C, D, E, F, G, that's an A sharp, all in the wrong place, and that's, well, we've got another E sharp again. We've got two sharps the same. We've got an E sharp and an E sharp. I've written my E different both times. I always write it like that, and I keep trying to remember to write it like that, and then I forget. However, all of those are wrong. Again, we can see that's just the wrong pattern, isn't it? It just looks wrong. So we have C, D, E, F sharp. That's okay. C sharp. Now this G sharp should be here. C, D, E, F, G. So that's wrong. Now here we have C, D, E, F sharps, C sharps, G sharps, D sharps. That's correct now. And then let's see why this one is not, everything's one step too high, isn't it? So that's wrong. Actually, what we've got here is a G sharp, a D sharp, an A sharp, and an E sharp. And then finally, now B flat minor, we know is related to our new key. So that's our new key, B flat minor, and our new relative major is D flat major. which has a key signature of B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats. So no way have we got enough flats there. Now this looks like it could be possible, but actually we're starting with a C flat, C, D, E, F. So everything's all positioned wrong. Then we got a B flat, then we got an C, D, E flat, then we got an A flat. So they are all completely the wrong flats in the wrong order. However, here, B flats, E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats, that's what we want. And here it would be correct, but we are a flat missing. So that's the start of Chapter 5, Keys and Scales, page 30 completed. I hope this is helpful to your studies. Please do like and subscribe to stay updated. If you'd like to support this channel, you can buy me a coffee, and for advert-free lessons, you can become a patron. Do visit my website where you'll find many resources available to help you. Visit sharonbill.com. Thanks for watching. Bye.